Hello, my name is Daryl Hoffman. I'm Grafton's Village Administrator. Welcome to the Village's 18th Annual Budget Video Presentation of the proposed budget for the Village of Grafton. I appreciate the opportunity to spend the next 7 minutes with you discussing the 2015 Annual Proposed Budget for the Village of Grafton. I should mention that this budget reflects the ongoing mission of the Village of Grafton, which was formally adopted in 1991. The Village's mission statement is, as a managed growth community in the Milwaukee metropolitan area, Grafton strives to deliver the finest municipal services available in the most cost-effective and efficient manner, and in so doing, ensure the highest quality of life for its residents, defined by quality housing and safe neighborhoods, the provision of maintenance and essential street and utilities, a broad and stable economic base, exceptional recreational opportunities, and attractive commercial and industrial development. The areas that I will cover in this presentation are the Village's goals, the 2015 areas of emphasis in meeting these goals, the budget process, the budget itself, and finally the budget approval process. In preparing for the 2015 budget, the Village Board and the Village staff developed major areas of emphasis to satisfy the needs of our community. The areas of emphasis are fiscal stability, communication, public health and safety, quality of life, sustainability, technology, intergovernmental partnership, transportation, public facility and equipment, economic and community development, park and open space, and finally, community wellness. In addition to these areas of emphasis, several financial assumptions are made in putting together the 2015 budget. 1, complying with state law regarding levy limit totals, maintaining eligibility for the Village's financial reward program, the state's expenditure restraint program, which rewards the community for keeping expenditures under inflationary limits, and finally maintaining our fund balance at a minimum of 25%. On October 6th, I submitted my budget recommendations to the Village Board. On October 18th, the Village Board held its annual budget workshop to review the proposed 2015 budget. And on October 29th, a public hearing will be held. Further consideration and possible approval of this budget could occur as early as the Village Board's November 3rd meeting. Tax rate. Due to the 2014 revaluation of all properties in the village, it is difficult to compare tax rates from one year to another without comparing an individual property owner's 2013 value with the newly identified 2014 value. Because of the 2015 budget identifies no increase in the property tax levy on existing properties, property owners should expect, on average, to see no increase in their property tax obligation for the village portion of the property tax bill. Overall, the property tax levy is proposed to increase from $7.5 million, an increase of $56,567 above last year. 100% of this increase will be solely paid by property owners of new construction which occurred in calendar year 2013. Overall, the property tax levy is spread across many village funds: the general fund, the park and open space fund, a new fire protection and rescue fund, debt service fund, and finally capital improvement funds. No tax money is allocated to the village's utilities, the sewer and water. Overall, their operation is funded by user fees. No changes are made in major user fees, such as water sewer rates, as well as the village's recycling fee. They will remain the same as 2014. Personnel changes for 2015. The recommendations are regarding 2 positions. One position is the creation of a full-time fire inspector. These are planned due to changes in how volunteer firefighters and EMTs are compensated and the number of firefighters and EMTs that are responding. As a result, no changes in the proposed 2015 budget is recommended over the 2014 as far as personnel funding levels. The second position is increasing the number of hours for our senior citizen assistant from 599 hours to 937 hours for an estimated total cost of $10,000. The village's fund balance. The village's goal to maintain the minimum fund balance at 25% of the village's general fund, which is its operational budget, as a financially responsible safety net for unanticipated expenditures is consistent with Moody's Credit Services recommendation. In order for the village to position itself for future AA credit rating upgrades, a minimum fund balance of 25% is recommended. The projected end of year 2015's unreserved fund balance is approximately $2.5 million, or 28% of the village's 2015 general fund expenditure levels. Overall, the recommended increase of village expenditures is proposed to be $26.2 million. For capital projects and equipment purchases in 2015, the four major projects are a $620,000 construction of a relief stormwater line in downtown Grafton. This will allow for the redevelopment of property west of Wisconsin Avenue and south of Beach Street. $714,000 for the reconstruction of Falls Road between Blackhawk Drive and Port Washington Road. $499,000 for the construction of a riverwalk in Veterans Memorial Park. And finally, $355,520 for the extension of sewer and water in Falls Road. The village's debt. The village's debt service peaked in 2010. Within the next 7 years, 50% of the village's existing debt will be paid off. Of the village's debt service, only 11% of the annual payments are funded by general property taxes. The rest are paid by developers, the village's utility, or by the village's tax incremental financing districts. Of the proposed $7.07 assessed tax rate, only 38 cents will be applied to service the village's debt service. The village's general property tax levy needed to fund its debt, in fact, peaked 10 years ago when over $1.03, or 65 cents higher than what's proposed for 2015. Each year the village staff tries to make improvements in its budget document to make it more easily understood by its readers. In 2015, the budget document incorporates benchmark measurements which allow village staff and its readers to track information for calendar years 2012 and 2015. Although many of the measurements are activity demand and activity workload related, over time additional effectiveness and efficiency measurements have been utilized. These measurements assist village staff and village board in planning, evaluating, reallocating, budgeting, and ultimately making decisions regarding upcoming budgets. In 2012, the village placed online a dashboard which tracks the village's financial and performance measurements on a monthly basis. Last month, I'm pleased to announce that the village accepted its fourth certificate of distinction from the International City-County Management Association for performance analytics. This was for the village's superior performance in measuring its activities. Grafton is only one of 11 U.S. jurisdictions receiving this certificate of distinction, and only one of 49 to be recognized overall. In 2014, the village received its 22nd consecutive Government Finance Officers Association Distinguished Budget Award. In addition to municipalities, school districts, technical colleges, and counties are also eligible for consideration. With its 2014 award, the village has the longest consecutive award streak of any Wisconsin municipality. A full copy of the village's 2015 proposed budget is available on the village's website, qualitylifegrafton.com, at the Village Hall, and at the USS Liberty Memorial Public Library. In addition, a 24-page budget and brief has been created to assist taxpayers in understanding the 2015 budget. This can also be found on the village's website. The village board will review and again possibly take action as early as its November 3rd meeting. If you have any questions about information presented on this video or about the budget in general, feel free to contact me at 262-375-5300. You may also contact any member of the village board. Once again, I want to thank you for taking time to learn more about the 2015 budget.